Okay, I'm going to be teaching you that part that I had to skip out on last video and the verse. So let's begin with the part. So the part, it goes like this. So that's just the power chord, the G power chord, you know, the type that Guns N' Roses was doing. That, you know, third fret on the G that covers the fret on the A with the also the ring finger on the B. Anyway, so yeah, you strike that, let it ring, and then you hit the the D power chord. You guys should already know how to do a D power chord. This includes the what the hell is this? The 7th fret on the G, by the way, and then you just change it to a C power chord. You know, so I'll just explain these power chords then, I guess, if I want. So this C power chord is just the 3rd fret on the A, 5th fret on the D, and then the 5th fret on the G. So anyways, so after you do this little pattern where you hit it once, and then you palm mute 2 times really fast, and then you hit it twice again, but open. So anyways, so yeah, you do that. Then you do this again, but you let it ring out, and then the verse starts. So yeah, that's how you do that part. Anyways, so the verse, it's gonna be like the same picking pattern almost, except it's gonna be including an A chord or an A minor chord. So it starts off with the G chord, right? But when we hit that B on the 3rd fret, or that 3rd fret on the B string, when we hit that last, that one, instead of doing this whole picking pattern, we're just gonna hit the D chord. So like that. But that's just a one-time thing. So if you really like that pattern, well, then you're gonna be able to play it for the other times. Anyway, so after you hit the chord, we're gonna hit the 2nd on the high E to the 0 on the high E. So and then hit the 3rd on the B, 2nd on the G to the 0 on the A. So far we have. Is this too close? I'll try and back it up a bit. Alright, anyways. So after you go, you're gonna hit an A minor chord. Not the whole thing, just the 0 on the A, 2nd on the D, 2nd on the G, and the 1st fret on the B. So, no, actually, never mind. It's just the power chord version. So, like, you don't hit the 2 I strings, I guess. Anyways, the point is you're gonna hit the chord. So, after you hit it, you're gonna hit the G string, and then you're gonna hit the 0 on the B, and hammer on to the 1st fret. So it goes like. So we have. So that part, it goes like. So it's kind of fast. So it's going to go. And then you're going to hit the 2nd fret on the G to the 2nd fret on the D. So crap. And then you're going to hit the 0 on the high E. So. And then, like, you're not even going to leave any space when you hit that high E, though. After you hit that high E, you're going to come back to hitting the 2nd on the D. So. And then you hit the 2nd on the G again. So. And then you're going to hit the 1st fret on the B. So. And then you're going to hit the back to the 2nd on the G. And then you're going to go back to the 2nd on the D. but then you're gonna go select this. But after you hit the second on the D, you're gonna go and hit the G again, but it's gonna be the 0 on the G. So, and then you're gonna do it again. So you're just gonna do that twice, like this. So, and that's gonna be the first quarter of the verse. The verse is gonna have 4 quarters, right? Anyways, so after you strum a G chord again. Do that, and then this time you actually do the pattern, right? Oh yeah, also we're always going to be ending now on the 0 on the B when we do that D chord pattern. So I'm not really going to teach it anymore because you already know how from the last video. So anyways, so we do. After that, we're going to start on the C chord. So it's going to end with A chord, then a C chord, then another A chord, and then another C chord, and then the chorus is going to come in. Anyways, so for this C chord, we're going to hit the 3rd fret on the A, then the 2nd fret on the D, the 0 on the G, to the 1st on the B. So back to the 0 on the G, to the 2nd on the D, to the 3rd on the A. So, but after we hit the last, 3rd on the A, we're gonna go back to the 2nd on the D, back to the A, back to the D. Back to this D string. So like that. So that's just the 3rd on the A and the 2nd on the D. So, and then you're gonna let it ring a little bit, and then you're gonna start back at the 1st fret of the B, and hit the G, the 0 from the G, back to the 2nd fret on the D, back to the 3rd on the B. So, and then you're gonna hit the 0 on the G again. That's gonna be the final note. So, like that. So the first half is gonna go like. And then you're gonna have another G chord with that same pattern. And you're gonna do another A chord, right? And then you're gonna hit the G and the hammer on. So back to the 2nd on the G, to the 2nd on the D. So, but this one's gonna be different. So after you hit that 2nd on the D, you're gonna use your pinky finger and you're gonna hit the 3rd fret on the high E. So, and then you're gonna kind of let it ring a little bit, and then your index finger is still on the 1st fret of the B. So then you're gonna hit the 1st fret on the B and the 2nd fret on the G. So, and then you lift your pinky finger and you just hit the 0 on the high E, and you also let that ring. So, and then you're gonna come back and hit the 2nd on the G, and you're gonna hit you're gonna lift your index finger and hit the 0 on the B, and hammer onto the 1st fret of the B. So, like that. So, and then another G chord is gonna come in. And then this is the last C chord. So so when we go like, we're just gonna hit the C chord, like just strum it, but only the 3rd on the A, 2nd on the D, 0 on the G, and the 1st on the B, not the high E or anything. So yeah, we're gonna strum it. So after we strum it, we're gonna hit the 0 on the G and the 1st on the B. So, like that. And then we just start up to the third fret on the A, and we just like pick the pattern down, right? So 3A, 2D, 0G, 1B. So and then we're gonna pick the pattern down again. So, but then this last part's gonna be a bit different. We're gonna hit the second on the D to the 0 on the G. So, and then we're gonna hit the second on the D again. So, now we're gonna head back to the second on the D, right? So, and then we're gonna hit the 0 on the B. So the whole thing's gonna go, let me grab, like that. And then the chorus is gonna come in, which I'll be teaching you in the next video. Anyways, so yeah, this is the first verse. I'll play it all one more time. So. Okay, kind of messed up-ish, but whatever, it's fine. You still learned the whole thing. Anyways, so we'll teach you the rest in the next videos.